Star Wars galaxy has gotten a lot bigger lately, making leeway for a cinematic universe full of possibilities. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Star Wars spin-offs we want now.
I can't shake it! I'm on him, Luke.
For this list, we're taking a look at potential standalone Star Wars spin-offs we'd like to see on the big screen.
You were trusted to lead the Republic, but you were deceived.
Number 10, Rogue Squadron.
Commander Skywalker, do you copy? This is Rogue 2.
Good morning. Nice of you guys to drop by.
Some of the best pilots in the galaxy, including Luke Skywalker and Wedge Antilles, have made up Rogue Squadron. Founded after the Battle of Yavin in the original trilogy, Rogue Squadron is the Star Wars universe's ace fighter squadron. Outside the books and video games, however, the squadron has never been heavily featured in any of the Star Wars movies, only using that call sign in the Battle of Hoth.
Echo Station 5-7, we're on our way.
Disney and Lucasfilm could draw inspiration from any of these creative works, offering a high-flying adventure centered on X-Wing pilots.
I copy. I've got a problem here. I'm hit.
Number 9, the Lego Star Wars movie. Just as the Star Wars cinematic universe is expanding, the same can be said about the Lego franchise. The Lego movie was a surprise hit, featuring a priceless cameo from the Millennium Falcon crew.
What do you think? A spaceship is just gonna appear out of the blue?
Are you kidding me? The same bit?
Seeing how Lego Batman is getting its own spin-off, why not Star Wars too? We've already gotten several short films, TV shows, and video games that have combined the Star Wars mythos with the humor of Lego. Plus, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the directors of the Lego movie, are helming the upcoming Han Solo anthology film. So what else do we need to make this happen?
Come on, Chewie, hit the hyperdrive!
Number 8, Republic Clone Trooper Squad.
Sir, I have 5 special commando units awaiting your order, sir.
Derived from Jango Fett's genetic material, the Clone Troopers originally defended the Galactic Republic. These troopers played an essential part in the Star Wars prequel movies, but were never given much personality. They were more fleshed out in the Clone Wars animated series, giving us 3-dimensional characters like Captain Rex.
A droid attack flare? Oh, Rex!
A live-action spin-off could further develop these clone troopers, exploring the thought-provoking themes regarding free will, individuality, and good versus evil.
Looks like we got ourselves a batch of shinies, Commander. Shinies, sir? That's right. Your armor. It's shiny and new. Just like you.
Number 7, Palpatine Origin Story.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
In the Star Wars prequel trilogy, we got to see how manipulative and crafty Palpatine truly was. A Sith Lord who deceives the Galactic Republic, this shadowy villain commences the Clone Wars, establishes the Galactic Empire, and converts Jedi Anakin Skywalker to the dark side.
I don't think that... Anakin. Search your feelings. You know, don't you?
Wouldn't it be fascinating to find out how Palpatine himself became a Sith Lord? This spin-off would depict Palpatine's early years as he rose up the political food chain and earned the Sith name of Darth Sidious.
Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.
Number 6, Darth Maul Origin Story. The Phantom Menace is nobody's favorite Star Wars movie, and if you say it is, we're gonna kindly ask you to leave. The movie did, however, introduce one of the coolest bad guys in the entire franchise. Equipped with a double-bladed lightsaber, Darth Maul stole the show with his kick-ass combat skills. While he's only appeared in one feature film, his character has been expanded upon on the small screen.
Yet I was lost and became a rabid animal, and such is how you found me, brother discarded, forgotten. I have missed so much.
In a potential origin story, we'd learn how Maul first encountered Darth Sidious and became his apprentice.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
You have been well trained, my young apprentice.
Aside from examining their relationship, the film would also make leeway for more awesome lightsaber duels. Number 5, The Old Republic.
And now...
Finally, we have returned.
Knights of the Old Republic might be a video game, but it actually has a better narrative and stronger characters than any of the Star Wars prequel movies. BioWare's Knights of the Old Republic goes way, way back, taking place 4,000 years before the events of the original trilogy.
You cannot win, Revan.
A movie set during the Old Republic era would offer no shortage of great storylines and wouldn't need to worry about events interfering with any real established narratives. With the Jedi Knights at the peak of their power and the Sith running rampant across the galaxy, the Old Republic is material enough for a whole trilogy in and of itself.
While the sacrifices are heavy, we fight knowing that a single spark of courage can ignite the fires of hope and restore peace across the galaxy.
Number 4, a Bothan story.
The Emperor's made a critical error and the time for our attack has come. The data brought to us by the Bothan spies pinpoints the exact location of the Emperor's new battle station.
Taking place just before A New Hope, the upcoming Rogue One follows a group of rebels on a daring mission to steal the Death Star plans. Return of the Jedi established that the plans for the second Death Star were also acquired under similar circumstances.
Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
So much speculation has come out of just a few simple lines that we've been dying to know the whole story ever since. Even the Bothans themselves only have scattered appearances throughout the Star Wars films and expanded universe, so a movie that focuses on an alien race rather than a cast of human characters would really stand out.
Hey, you know what I find hilarious? Bothans.
Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
Ooh. Number 3, a Yoda story.
I am wondering, why are you here?
I'm looking for someone.
Looking? Found someone you have, I would say,
One of the oldest characters in the Star Wars universe, Yoda has played a major role in various movies, TV shows, and other media. At the end of the day, though, what do we really know about this Jedi Master? Where did he learn about the Force? Where does his race come from? All of these questions could be answered in a Yoda origin story.
But tell me why I can't...
No, there is no why. Nothing more will I teach you today. Clear your mind of questions.
Of course, if Disney wants to keep his backstory mostly clouded in mystery, Yoda is still 900 years old, so that's a lot of space to develop a standalone adventure without the need to delve too deep into his origins.
If so powerful you are, why leave?
Number 2, Boba Fett's solo film. The amount of attention this bounty hunter has received over the years is amazing considering his minor appearances and less than graceful demise in the original trilogy.
Boba Fett! Boba Fett! Where?
Still, he's arguably the coolest character in the franchise, and of all the possible spin-offs on this countdown, a standalone Boba Fett movie is the most likely to get off the ground. Back in 2013, it was announced that Disney and Lucasfilm were conceiving an anthology film about everyone's favorite bounty hunter. His rumored solo film would reportedly take place sometime during the original trilogy, although it's entirely possible he survived his dip into the Sarlacc pit.
Hello! Meant to do it.
Thank goodness. I thought I was doing this 1,000 years of digestion alone. How did you fall in?
What? Fell in? Volunteered.
Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
The mighty Jabba asks why he must pay 50,000.
Yotto.
Because he's holding a thermal detonator.
Number 1, young Obi-Wan Kenobi story.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't sense anything.
It's not about the mission, Master. It's something elsewhere.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is one of the most prevalent characters in the Star Wars universe. In the prequel trilogy, we see him evolve from a shy Padawan into a wise Jedi Master.
To be on the Council at your age, it's never happened before. The fact of the matter is you are too close to the Chancellor. The Council doesn't like it when he interferes in Jedi affairs.
In the original trilogy, we see him as an old man ready to pass on the torch to a new generation. You wouldn't think that there'd be much left to do with the character. Yet, none of the Star Wars movies have really delved into Obi-Wan's upbringing. Imagine a prequel that reveals how he learned the ways of the Force from Qui-Gon Jinn. And it'd be equally interesting to see a film about his early years as a hermit on Tatooine. In any case, this is definitely the spin-off we're looking for.
Obi-Wan, promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, Master.
Do you agree with our list?
Well done, Commander.
What Star Wars spin-off do you want now? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Now, young Skywalker, you will die.